guys, Brennan here from A+ Tree Service. We started digging on the shop. This is what it's looking like so far. You can kind of see the size that it will be. Quite a bit of dirt's coming out of here, and yeah, I'm gonna start scooping all this out. We got a lot of rain yesterday, so I've been just kind of waiting for this to dry out. Tomorrow we're supposed to get 5 centimeters of snow, so we'll see how that goes, but we're gonna be working on it. Forming started getting done, and yeah, look at all this crazy roots. All the roots from all the trees I removed along there. That's crazy. That's like 40 something feet of roots from those trees. Kind of crazy. Those are just like red pines, and yeah, the roots went all the way over there. But yeah, I'm gonna start moving some of this dirt. Happened again, guys. Machine is off, still running. See, can't turn it off. Yeah, I gotta tighten that up even tighter. This thing is being a pain in my butt. But yeah, guys, do you ever go to do something and then as soon as you find time to do something, your wife comes out and asks you to do something totally different? It always happens to me. You know, just came out here to do this, been waiting all day for it to dry up, and now apparently I gotta go mill some black walnut so that she can make some charcuterie boards. Yay. So I'm gonna go do that. Example of a time to show you guys when these won't go on. This one almost wants to go on, but this one is super tight. So I'll show you. I'll do the bottom one first. So the bottom one is bring this up here. So basically you can do that a couple times, but bring that up there with the machine off, and then grab your bottom one here, slides right on. Then for the top one, auxiliary towards the back of the machine. Okay, slides right on, no problem. And just before you start the machine, just make sure you do that or you'll stall the machine out a lot of times. All right, guys, we got that done. This wood's actually pretty nice. If anybody mills, I hate the system on this mill. It's just got these to lock it in, and they always end up falling out, especially on smaller logs like this. Is there a different clamping device that I can get so that I can do smaller logs no problem? Because doing anything this size or smaller is super hard if I can't get 2 of the clamps into it, because on here I can only get one clamp into it. So all right, guys, we're back at her. Let's get some dirt moved. Alright guys, people ask me if I were to buy this machine again, what attachments would I buy, what would I do differently. So, I mean, this bucket I would probably ask to see if there was like more of a grading bucket. This bucket works, it's small and it's kind of hard to keep grade, but it works okay. It's just not great. So I would ask for a different bucket, more of a grading bucket, and then I would for sure buy the auger again. That seems to work pretty good. It's definitely a handy thing to have for, you know, augering holes. And you could definitely make some money on the side just augering holes. Be a pretty simple gig. Yeah, and that's one way to make money. The one attachment that I wouldn't get again is the forestry mulcher. It seemed like a cool idea, but that was my most expensive attachment that I bought, and it's probably the biggest attachment that I'm most you know, disappointed in. It doesn't work very good. It's constantly jammed up. You know, that paired with the V1000, I just don't think is a very good mix. Maybe if you put that machine on a more powerful machine, it could be good, because I'm not 100% saying that the mulcher itself is bad. It's just, it gets jammed so easy because of the lack of power on this machine. I'm not saying this machine is like super underpowered, but for an attachment like that, you kind of want more horsepower. So that would be an attachment that I wouldn't buy. One that I'm really happy with, that I use, you know, not like super often, but quite often, is the Harley rake. I really like the Harley rake for areas like this. After you come in with the bucket, you can hit that with the Harley rake and then the land leveler, and you can get it looking pretty good. So the Harley rake paired up with the land leveler. The land leveler is a cheap attachment. You could just make your own. It's just metal, so you can make your own land leveler. But the one that they sell is half decent. So for $200 US, I got the land leveler, and that with the Harley rake is a pretty good combo. So the grapple that I ended up buying from Durette, you guys seen it. It's the four teeth kind of thing grapple. Would I buy that again? It was actually pretty decent, and it's pretty good for certain applications. But for me, the Rima grapple is a lot better. I ended up selling the Durette grapple for, I sold it for the exact same price that I bought it for. So I did okay there. Sometimes I get into a certain job and I miss it and wish I still had it. But I don't regret selling it. It's just, it was a nice thing to have once in a while. I wouldn't use it very often. So if I were to buy again and pick from all the attachments they had, I would probably, one thing that would have been really handy for me is the vibrating roller for, you know, doing your yard, doing driveway, stuff like that. I think the vibration roller would have been a good purchase for me. I also kind of wish I would have got the brush cutter. I was on the fence between the brush cutter and the forestry mulcher, and I wish I would have went with the brush cutter, because I think that the brush cutter does pretty much what the mulcher does on this machine, and it does a better job of it. But yeah, guys, other than that, I'm pretty happy with the machine and all the attachments that I got. yeah, just the one thing that I wish I didn't get, and I could still try selling it. I should probably just post it, but I still use it once in a while, is the forestry mulcher. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to have to use that thing every day. I used it the other day and I was so frustrated. It kept getting jammed non-stop. It only takes a few seconds to unjam it, but I couldn't believe how easy it was to unjam it. I was unjamming it with my hands, just shut the machine off and then push the roller down and it would unjam. So for the machine not to have enough power to let that get jammed kind of just shows that, you know, the hydraulics on this machine are super underpowered for an attachment like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna move all this dirt from here over to this pile. How long will this take me with the small bucket on the Durette? See what time it is. It's 2:09 right now. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse and we will see what time it is by the time I get all this moved. I think it's gonna take a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm not gonna finish moving all the dirt, but it's 2:47 right now. We started at 2:09. Moved most of it, and here's the pile. It's a pretty big pile. So that took about 40 minutes, I guess. It's a lot of dirt there though. And you have to keep in mind that I had to drive in here and then all the way around this trench to deliver it to this spot, so quite a bit. So yeah guys, that's the shop coming along. Super pumped about it. Once again, this weather is just making everything hard. It's super cold today, but at least it's not raining. But like I said before, tomorrow's supposed to snow, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. Gonna be out here working away anyways. I'm just hoping, I'd rather the snow stay a little bit and not melt off right away, because dealing with the muddy dirt is not as fun. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a decent size. That's 30 by 50, and hopefully next week we can start pouring for this if the weather cooperates, and I will get some video footage of that. And then obviously I'm probably gonna take the day off work when they come in to actually erect the building, because I think that'll be pretty cool. And I don't know, it's a buddy of mine doing it, so if he needs help, I'll be here to help him, and I'll have the spider lift to get up top to put some bolts in and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's me moving dirt. But yeah guys, as always, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. For some reason, you know, I still look at the analytics to Facebook every day. I don't know why. You know, this started off just as a fun journey, and it still is. But every time I see that sub count go up by one, it makes my day. So if even one of you guys hits that sub button, I'll be super grateful, and hope you guys had a good day and you guys have a good weekend, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.